Hello and welcome back everyone. It's good to have you here. We're going to start off working on our multiplication facts. The very first thing I'd like you to do is to write out your 2's all the way up to 24. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Try to do it without looking at the board because I'm going to write it at the same time. Oh, go ahead and stop there. Finish up. I didn't get finished either, but that's okay. Let's count it together out loud to help our brain remember. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Now try and do that without looking at the board. Count with me. I'm not going to point to the numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. The next one we're going to do is our 5's. Go ahead and write out your 5's all the way up to 60. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Keep going. Nice job. Let's count that out together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nice job. Remember, it's important to know how to count by the number because we're learning how to multiply. For example, 5 times 8. Some kids may already have that memorized. When you have something memorized, it means that you automatically know the answer. However, some kids, and myself, are not very good at memorizing. So the way that I learn my multiplication facts is by doing tallies. Because I know how to count by 5, I can do 5 times 8 with tallies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This only works if you know how to count by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 2 and 5 are easy. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 are harder. So because they're harder, that's where I learned a little song a teacher friend of mine made up. And the reason why I use the song is because it helps me remember all my math facts. So just like we did last session, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to write out our 3's. I'm going to write them out. I'd like you to copy them. Now, as we write these out, when we go to review them, we're going to, instead of just saying them, like we do 2 and 5, we're actually going to be chanting them. When I say chanting them, there's a little song that goes along with these. When you do multiplication with a song, you have to remember that you only put a tally each time you say a number. Okay? So go ahead and copy these out. And we'll practice that song. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting 3's is fun. We're going to do that one more time, but I'm not going to point to the numbers. Say it out loud with me. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36. Counting threes is fun. Just like we did 5 times 8, I'm going to write out 3 times 8. And I'm going to show you what I mean. When I chant, I only put a tally each time that I say a number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21, 24 score. The answer is 24. Some kids may say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21. This tally right here is made when they said the word more. You don't want to do that when you say a word because you're going to end up with the wrong answer. Okay? So I'm going to clear my board. What I'd like you to do in the next 30 seconds is write out your threes. You can say the chant as you do it or not, but we're trying to get your brain to remember how to count from 3 all the way up to 36. If you have trouble, you may look at the board as I write it so you can figure out where it is that you're making a mistake. On your mark, get set, go. Write out your threes all the way to 36. Nice job. We're going to say that chant one last time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21, 24 score, 27, 30, almost done, 33, 36. Counting threes is fun. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is going to be a 3-digit times 1-digit multiplication problem. So we're going to have 397 times 3. Now that we're learning how to count by threes, we're going to start to see this here. Go ahead and copy this problem down on your board, and we're going to do it together. We're going to draw our box. We have 3 digits, so that means we need 3 boxes. We're going to write 397 in expanded form. We have 300, 97, and we have 3. Now, this is where knowing the chant will help. So we're going to do it together so you can practice it with me. 3 times 3. If you already know it, go ahead and write it down. If not, I'm going to do the tally system. Here we go. 3, 6, 9. 3 times 3 is 9. I'm going to add my 2 zeros. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 300 is 900. Now I'm going to do 3 times 9. Remember, I'm only going to put a tally for each time I say a number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21, 24 score, 27. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 90 is 270. Nice job. Now we're going to do 3 times 7. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18, 21. That is 21. The very next thing we're going to do is add those numbers. Remember to line up all of your numbers as you write them. 1, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. My answer is 1,191. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. I'm going to give you another problem. 30 seconds to go ahead and answer this problem on your own. 456 times 3. At the same time, I'm going to be solving the problem, so you'll be able to check your work as you do it. Here we go. On your mark, get set, Go. I certainly did not get finished with all of that, but go ahead and take the time to finish it up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18. Go ahead and double check your work. Your answer is 1,368. Nice job, everybody. There's going to be more multi-digit multiplication practice in the extra work if you'd like to continue working on that. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is work on our place value. I'm going to give you a number, and I'd like you to write it in standard form and expanded form. Here we go. 37,481. 37,481. 37,481. Let's write that in expanded form. Remember, these are two separate place values, so you have to split that up. That 3 is a 30,000. The 7 is a 7,000. Then we write out exactly how we say it. 400 plus 80 plus 1. Nice job. 30,000 plus 7,000 plus 400 plus 80 plus 1. I'm going to give you another one. Go ahead and clear your board. 18,059. 18,059. Write that in standard and expanded form. 18,059. I said 18, so you should write 18. When I say thousand, you put the comma. Remember, there are 3 digits behind here. We didn't say anything with 100, so we should have a 0 here. And then when I say 59, 50 and then 9. We're going to put this in expanded form. If you have trouble with this part right here, the best way to do this is to count the numbers behind it. I'm going to put a 1. How many digits are behind 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros behind it. Same thing with the 8. If I count behind the 8, there's 1, 2, 3. So there should be 8,000. And then we don't need anything here because that is a 0. It's holding the place value of the hundreds because we don't have any hundreds. So we'll skip down to the 5, which is worth 50, and then plus 9. Nice job. Go ahead and erase your board. Now, one of the things that we are going to start to do and see is the adding and subtracting of big numbers. This is something that you learned how to do all the way back in kindergarten. From kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, into 4th and 5th grade, you have always been learning how to add numbers. So when you add numbers, there really isn't any difference to it when the numbers are bigger. All it is that you have to make sure you line your numbers up and you add accordingly. Please go ahead and copy this problem down, and I'm going to give you 30 seconds to add it. On your mark, get set, go. Let's see what you get for your answer. You're going to add each column. Keep going, you just have a few more seconds. Nice job. Let's check your answer. I always circle the big number and I count on the other numbers. 6, 7. I'm going to circle the 7 because it's bigger. 7, 8, 9. I'm going to circle the 8 because it's bigger. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because it's 12, I'm going to put my 2 down and I'm going to carry my 1. Circle my 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. My answer is 6,297. You're going to start to see some of this in your extra work, okay? Because we're going to be working on adding big numbers. Next, in the next few lessons, we'll also add in the subtracting big numbers. But that's one of the core things you learn how to do. Here we go. Go ahead and clear your board. Now, the next thing we're going to be working on is a lot of our fractions. We've been working on fractions for a few lessons now. I'm going to give you a fraction. I'd like you to draw the fraction bar and then draw it on a number line. Your fraction is 4 sevenths. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and draw the fraction bar and draw it on a number line. On your mark, get set, go. You have about 10 seconds. Nice job. The numerator is 4. That means we have 4 pieces. That's the part. The denominator is 7. That's how many parts we have in total. What we're going to do is we're going to make six slices to make 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to double check my pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I need to color in 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next thing I need to do is to draw it on the number line. I'm going to draw 6 slices just like I did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We pretend that the 7th one is right here on top of the 1. So if we're going to mark 4 sevenths, this is 1 7th, 2 sevenths, 3 sevenths, 4 sevenths. So I'm going to put my dot here. You always want to make sure that you put your fraction underneath it. 4 sevenths. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. I'm going to give you one more fraction to do that for. I'd like you to do 3 fifths. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I want you to draw the fraction bar and the number line. On your mark, get set, go. Nice job. Let's review that together. The numerator is 3, so we have 3 parts. The denominator is 5. We have 5 parts altogether. To make 5 parts, we need 4 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to color in 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Now we're going to make 3/5 on our number line. We're going to make 4 slices again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We pretend that the end of the next one on top of 1 is the 5th one. So we have 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections, 4 sections, 5 sections. Let's count over 3. 1, 2, 3. This right here is where 3/5 is. Go ahead and check your work. How did you do? Hopefully by now you're getting pretty good at this. Go ahead and clear your board. Now, we are going to practice comparing fractions. If you remember, this is where we say which one is bigger than, smaller than, or equal to. But in math, we say greater than, less than, equal to. Let's say that one more time. Greater than, less than, equal to. Okay, here we go. There are 3 types of problems you're going to see. The very first one is when you have 2 fractions with the same numerator. This numerator is 1, this numerator is 1. When the numerators are the same, you look at the bottom. This is 1/4, this is 1/2. 1/4, 1/2. Remember, the bigger the number, the more people you have to split it with. If you split it with more people, your piece is going to be smaller. So the smaller number in the denominator means a bigger piece. So 1/2 is greater than 1/4. When we read this in English, or say it in English, we would say 1/4 is less than 1/2. Nice job. Here's the other one we sometimes have. Instead of the same numerator, sometimes we have the same denominator. When you have the same denominator, like we do here, this is 2/5, this is 1/5, that means that the pieces are going to be the same size. Here you're splitting it with 5 people, here you're splitting it with 5 people. So here it means that you have 2 of the 5 pieces, here you only have 1 of the 5 pieces. So when the denominators are the same, you just look at the numerators, and whichever one's bigger, that's bigger. So 2/5 is greater than 1/5. Nice job. Now the very last one, this is when nothing is the same. Now, someone might say, yes, but there's a 3 here and a 3 here. But this is a numerator and this one's a denominator. It's okay that they're the same numbers, but you have to look on top at the numerators and on the bottom at the denominators. Nothing is the same. So in order to compare this, this is when you do a cross multiply. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to do 3 times 3. I'm going to count 3, 6, 9. My total is 9, so I'm going to put it right up here. Then I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go up to the 2, and I'm going to go 5, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Either way, you always write the answer up next to the numerator, and those are the numbers that you look at. 2/3 is greater than 3/5. 2/3 is greater than 3/5. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and clear your board. I'm going to go ahead and give you 3 problems. I'd like you to go ahead and solve them on your own. And I'd like you to compare them. So I'd like you to tell me if they're greater than or equal to. Here's your last one. All right, go ahead and copy those down. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and answer those problems. On your mark, get set, go. Check to see if the numerators are the same, if the denominators are the same, or nothing is the same. And that's how you learn to compare fractions. Nice job. All right, with this first set, I see that the denominators are the same. That means that I just need to compare the numerators. 4 is larger than 2, so I would say 2 sevenths is less than 4 sevenths. Nice job. When I look at this problem, the numerators are not the same. The denominators are not the same. So I'm going to go ahead and do my cross multiply. You can draw a line. Go ahead and start multiplying. 5 times 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nice job. 3 times 4, 3, 6, 9, 12 is 12. 12 is larger than 10. So when I go to compare them, I'm going to say 4/5 is greater than 2/3. Nice job. Here we see the numerators are the same. So that means I'm going to look at the denominators and look for the smaller number. 3 is smaller than 8. So I would say 1/8 is less than 1/3. We say that because I'd rather split something with 3 people, not 8 people. Nice job, everybody. Go and clear your board. Now, the very next thing that we're going to review from last lesson is adding fractions. Now, there is a concept that I'd like for everyone to understand. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to ask you to add these letters. The very first thing I'd like you to do is count up how many X's there are. 1, 2, 3. There are 3. Now count up how many O's there are. There's 1, 2. What is 3 plus 2? 5. You're right. If I ask for how many letters there are 5 letters. Let's say I ask how many X's and O's are there. Well, how many X's are there? 3. How many O's are there? 2. Now, most people would want to add that to get 5. But I don't have 5 X's and I don't have 5 O's. Here, I'm asking how many X's and O's. You wouldn't add them because you can't add 2 things that are different. You can have 3 X's and 2 O's. That's your answer. If I ask how many letters, these are all letters. I can add them. Just in the same way, we would apply it to fractions. For example, for lunch, I ordered a pizza. That pizza was cut into 8 slices. So I'm going to draw that pizza. This is the pizza that I ordered. It has 8 slices. For lunch, I ate 2 eighths of the pizza. So I ate this one, and I ate this one. For dinner, because my mom and dad weren't going to be home, I ate 3 slices of the pizza. So I ate 3 out of 8. So I had already eaten this one for lunch, this one for lunch. I ate this one for dinner, this one for dinner, this one for dinner. If you look at this, the denominator is the same, the denominator is the same. How much pizza did I eat in all? If I ask in all, I'm looking to add. When you add fractions, the denominators have to be the same. Just like we counted up the X's and O's to find the total number of letters, we have to have the same thing on the bottom for the denominator. So it will remain 8. It will remain 8 because there's 8 pieces here and there's 8 pieces here. All we have to do is add the top. 2 plus 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. I ate a total of 5/8 of pizza. This was the in all, or the total amount of the pizza I ate. So we started off with 8 out of 8. That's how many slices of pizza there were. Then I ate 2 out of 8. Then I ate 3 out of 8. The question could become, how much of the pizza do we have left if I ate 5/8? Well, let's count. This is 8 out of 8. I ate 2, then I ate 3. So all we have to do is just check the ones that we still have left. 1, 2, 3. So in the same way, I had 8 slices of pizza. So 8 out of 8. Then I ate 5/8 of the pizza. So if you ate 5/8, you're subtracting it. How much is left? Well, we have 1, 2, 3 slices I haven't eaten. If you look here, we can do 8 out of 8. So this is the total pizza. I ate 5. We can subtract that. 8 minus 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you look at my picture, there are 3 slices left. 3 out of 8 are left over. Thank you so much for your attention today, everyone. I'm so proud of how much progress you've made. Don't forget that there's extra practice available for those of you guys who would like to continue your learning. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you next time.